It wasn't raining at all like 5 seconds ago, and now it's doing this. I love Florida. Some of the Disney character statues that they created for the 50th anniversary of Disney World have Magic Man Plus interactions, and I have a Magic Man Plus for the first time, so I'm going to see if some of them work. And now, for the very first attraction, Pirates of the Caribbean. I love this ride so much. And construction is actually coming along very well on what used to be Splash Mountain is now being turned into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, opening I think next year, 2024. The water tower's already up, which was put in recently, and they have scaffolding all over. Looks very frontierish. But even though that mountain is closed, this one is still very much open. Looks like they're also doing something with this part of the track. This is the edge of the splashdown. Let me get back to the loading station. They're doing something with that. I don't know if it's just routine maintenance, if this is to block it off from any rain, or if they're changing something about it, but they're hard to work on everything. Hey look! It's a crane! Whoa! A crane. Ah, the tangled bathrooms. Showing that Disney knows what their fans want, and will give it to them. Kind of, sort of. Now it's time for one of my favorite rides in the entire ever, the Haunted Mansion.
Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions, only ghost stories, of course.
Today, you know, is my birthday.
It's time for me to meet Mickey Mouse. There's the very top of Moana, the Journey of Water, which appears to be done but not yet ready or something. Living with the Land is such an interesting ride. In fact, it's so interesting that I'm going to take the whole behind the scenes tour to learn more about the land. Next up in our residency of the Land Pavilion is the Garden Grill, which goes above and around Living with the Land. Well, it's breader here, as is apple juice, obviously. Here's the main foods. All of this, it looks very good. Well, this weather is less than ideal. In the meantime, let's go watch Awesome Planet. Awesome Planet is fine, but what it does mean is that with the exception of sunshine seasons, which we haven't eaten that because we ate a Garden Grill upstairs, we've officially done every single thing in the Land Pavilion today. How cool is that? Well, it is starting to, it stopped raining as much, but it's still raining, and now it's going to get worse, so we're going to do one more ride on Spaceship Earth, and we're going to call it a day. Pretty good first day though, so I'm happy with this. And it's starting to rain more. Okay, yeah, it's time to get moving. I would just like to take this opportunity to say that I have no idea how Magic Man Plus works. I mean, they work like Magic Bands, but also they light up and vibrate sometimes. And sometimes it's obvious, like some of those golden character statues will trigger character... Sorry, I was interrupted by the Lion King. Some things like interacting with the golden character statues make sense, and that's pretty obvious. But then you also have things like, whenever I go into a theme park, it starts vibrating and turns red. Haunted Mansion was like pulsing like a heartbeat. But I don't know why some of the things happen. Like I was like walking through Adventureland yesterday and it started vibrating, and I don't know why. Can someone explain how these work to me? I don't get it. I also just realized that 1 year ago today, I was saying hi to Mickey Mouse in Disneyland Paris, which is very ironic considering I said hi to him again yesterday. Yeah, that doesn't raise any red flags at all. Just trust us, it's fine. The music is very loud, but all the details here, with all these flyers, all these posters everywhere. Our rivers of light. The thing that was supposed to save the animal kingdom's nighttime is now just empty. Although it was home to Kite-Tails once, which was interesting. Wow. It's real now. Last time I was here, Finding Nemo the musical was closed, but it hadn't gotten replaced yet. And now it's been replaced. How could you do this to me? How could you replace like my favorite thing in all of Animal Kingdom with something that's like a little bit different of a version? I hope when I see it, it's good. And I don't think it's gonna be as good though. Well, I'm sitting the furthest up towards the stage I've ever sat, so I have a good view of however good the show is. So the log line on Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. Not a fan. The performances were amazing. The set was good, but it made the show feel cheaper than it was. They added a new set that made it look more like a review show than an actual musical. The songs were good, but all of them were cut by like 12% to make the runtime shorter, and also to facilitate the incredibly lazy exposition device of having people narrate the show when there's no need for it. It wasn't like adding anything to it, they weren't using it in any interesting way, it was just, and then they did some more traveling, and then they appeared on sharks, and it's like, you had a solution for this. They cut all the exposition scenes in order to just replace them with narration. They cut any of the scenes that made me feel anything emotional. They cut the opening scene with Marlin and his wife, question mark? When the shark attacked all the rest of their kids. The scene where Nemo learns that his dad is there for him is now like a one-verse song. The scene where Nemo uses what he's learned in the fish tank to help save a bunch of fish from the net at the end, and Marlin learns to trust his son. That's gone. Like all the jellyfish scene is gone. Everything's shorter. The narration scenes weren't even that good. Also, I think the cast is smaller. It's just, it took what the original show did, which was, in my opinion, one of the best theme park shows out there, which started as a musical on its own, and it turned into a imitation knockoff of it that is just depressing. So, yeah, I'm disappointed. Okay, I'm gonna go White Dinosaur. I like Dinosaur. I'm being told that I don't like Dinosaur. And that Dinosaur is just an inferior version of Indiana Jones. I will hold that while Indiana Jones is better, Dinosaur is a good ride. So, I don't know, let me know in the comments below or something. I don't know. I'm a YouTuber. I've never noticed this little post show where Seacrest is trying to find the dinosaur and escape getting in trouble with his boss. I was correct. That is a good ride. It does throw you around a lot, and it could use a little bit of an update, but it's good. I like it. It's good. Now it's time for Festival of the Lion King, one of my favorite shows in the entire park.
Welcome. We have been expecting you.
Festival of the Lion King. Man, that's a really good show. Now it's time to take a flight of passage on Flight of Passage. That's just a really cool ride. It wasn't raining at all like 5 seconds ago, and now it's doing this. I love Florida, so this is a great time to eat lunch at the Thule Canteen. Folks, we're in Magic Kingdom now, and it's time for the Carousel of Progress. That's really cool. I really like that ride. And now it's time to go high above the future in the People Mover.
Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny door.
Well, with 15 minutes to spare, we made it to Main Street, USA in order to watch Happily Ever After, one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of the Disney World Nighttime Spectaculars. Plus, since bringing it back after they replaced it with Enchantment for a brief while, they have added projections all the way down Main Street like they had in Enchantment to make the show even more magical. So I'm excited to see in person what all those add to the show. Now it's time to take a quick break from theme parks to do some shopping and probably spend a lot of money. Yay! Well, I've heard amazing things about Gideon's Bakehouse, but I've also heard they have a very long virtual queue, so I'm heading over there to see how long that will be, and if I have time to get in it. So Gideon's doesn't actually have a virtual queue today, they have a normal standby queue. So that's only going to be about 25 to 30 minutes, which is what the employee said, so we might end up over there, but to tried the new caramel cold brew M&M. Much chewier than normal, probably because of the caramel. And it's mostly caramel with a touch of cold brew. It's pretty good. Time to buy some Marvel stuff. Marvel superhero headquarters. The merch in that store is cool, but it's either stuff I don't care about or it's way too expensive for me to buy. But the design of it's really cool. It's like themed with shield base. And I want to live there. Now it's time to switch franchises and go look at Star Wars. Can I buy that? That looks cool. My brand loyalty says I want to go in these stores and then I don't actually buy anything because I don't want anything you're selling. But maybe that'll be different in Disney style, which is Disney style stuff, I guess. They have an old Skyway bucket up there. And they also have a giant teacup from my tea party. It really is a testament to Disney that I have such brand loyalty that even though I know I'm not going to want anything from these stores, I still want to go in them anyway because I really want to buy something from the brand. Okay, I'm going to try to go to Gideon's now. I'm hoping the line hasn't gotten any longer because how warm it is outside today, I don't want to wait for too long outside. But I've heard the cookies are very good. Well, the impossible happened. The line is only 10 to 15 minutes and they gave me this cool little menu thing. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to get now. This place is really cool. It has a very unique aesthetic to it. It's like an old bookshop. Okay, let's try one more time to buy some stuff to support my brand loyalty to Disney in World of Disney. Guys, gummy pizza. I thought pizza couldn't get any better. Well, I was about to say something about not buying anything despite the fact that I like Disney, but then I bought some stuff. So that's great. Also, equally great is the fact that it's starting to rain. Luckily we're leaving, like now, because we get to go see the Hoop-De-Doo musical review at Wilderness Lodge. Like, might be one of the most